Okay, good win today. It was really good to score 34 points against a really good defensive team. They bring a lot of pressure. They make it really difficult for you to run the ball or throw the ball. I thought offensively we started out a little slow, but we got going. It's nice to score some touchdowns in the second half and overtime. And then defensively, I felt like, we got after them all day long until that last drive where they went down and tied it. So we got work to do there. Obviously, the punt block on special teams was not good, but it's a good win, and looking forward to a little time off and then get back to work.
Mike, what happened on that last drive where they go 11-3
You talking about Carolina? Yeah, well, we had them 4th and 10 at the 4, and they went and spread and hit one down the middle. We didn't line up very good on that one particular play. We should have been a little bit. I would anticipate my guys being a little bit smarter in that situation.
In an overtime situation, when they score last, the team usually has the momentum, and you guys throw it right back, even after missing the field goal.
Yeah, well, it was. I thought the 2-minute drill that we went down and missed the field goal at the end of the game was good too. The wind was a little bit strong, so I knew it would be a tough kick. But they rallied. This team is, they fight and they like to compete. And I thought Cousins played extremely well today. And obviously we had some big plays from some of the receivers. It's nice having Cook back.
What can you say about Dalvin Cook rolling up 140 yards today?
Yeah, I didn't know how many he had, but it's nice to have him back. I thought he was going to break the last run he had, I think it was, in overtime. It was real close to breaking it, and the guy made a really good tackle.
What did you see change offensively there in the second half? Feel like it's 16 unanswered after the block punt?
Well, I thought we stuck with it a little bit better. We ran the ball some. We hit a couple of play actions off the boots. That was big, so we got some big plays off of that. They were really closing in hard on the running game, trying to catch us from the backside on some of the zone plays. So, it's just good. We better on third downs, I thought.
With that block punt, what did you see there?
Yeah, a guy missed. A guy tried to get out too soon and left a hole for me to bob away. It was big. Huh? Yeah, it was a big hole. And
Overall, on special teams, how do you gauge the day in general on special teams?
Well, I thought we had one poor punt. We had a blocked punt. And we had one good return on a kickoff, and then we had one not so good return on a kickoff. I guess the disappointing part early in the game was, we put the ball on the ground. Jefferson put it on the ground one time. I think Dede put it on the ground one time. We got to Cook put the ball on the ground one time. We've got to secure the ball. I got something for him next week. We're going to work on it.
There's been some roller coasters, but overall, what are your thoughts on where you're at entering the bye?
We're 3-3. I mean, could we be better? Yeah. Could we be worse? Yeah. I mean, we are where we are, and but I like the resiliency of this team. They fight. I felt like there were so many times we should have put the game away today, and we didn't do that. So we still have to get, where we get to the point where we got a team down, we put them away, and we didn't do that today. So that's something we'll keep talking about, keep working on, and trying to fix.
You ever had a stretch like this where, every game comes down to the last play? It's just crazy.
It's called NFL. That's the way it is.
What do you see on the final score, the pass to KJ, and he was talking about what option he probably was on that play?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I was watching the protection, to be honest with you, just trying to see if we're, holding up against those guys if they were blitzing. But it was a great throw and a great catch by KJ. And honestly, the catch he made before that, I thought that was maybe even better. But he's been a guy in Arizona, made a couple big plays. I think maybe last week in some of the deals. So when the game's been on the line, he's produced.
Like you said, surprising surprised you at all?
I know you had a real good preseason, a good training camp, and what is it like having a guy like him step up when you have Jefferson and Field and everyone's looking at him?
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, you know, give him a lot of credit. He's worked really, really hard. He's a good kid. He practices really hard. He does things that you know, that good pros do. So, but you know, most of it's been about him, and I really believe that, you know, Kirk has a lot of confidence in him now. I did shove Kirk today too, by the way. So I shoved Kirk today. Said I like that or something.
Did he shove
So-
you back?
Not today, he didn't.
Mike, you talk about trying to get that finishing killer mentality. Is it more than just a mentality? Is there something else? I mean, what's more behind that?
Yeah, it's a great question, Dawn. You know, we blitzed them a lot today, and then, you know, 4th and 10, I debated, do we want to go hit this guy or do we want to play coverage? And we played coverage, and, you know, but they had 96 yards to go for a touchdown with 2 minutes left, and I'm thinking, you know, let's not give them up a big play right here. So we just didn't do a good job in coverage on that one particular play. We lined up too close to the receivers, and you know, it's understanding part about, you know, what we have to do in that situation too. So I got to do a better job of teaching them.
Time for 2 more.
You mentioned the missed kicks and just kind of riding.
Excuse me?
You mentioned the missed kicks and how that's just a part of the game, just kind of riding that wave. Is that something you've kind of learned as a head coach, that just not to overreact to one missed kick here or there?
I don't know. I'm not very patient, but you know, that was a tough win today. Honestly, it was a tough win, and you know, kicking into that wind, and I knew those two were, you know, right on the edge that he missed, I think. But you know, he's done a good job, and so, you know, I don't fault him for those.
Like Kirk's confidence level in these critical situations.
I think, yeah, I think it's really come a long way. You know, I don't know, you know, you guys know all the stats on second half comebacks or fourth quarter comebacks and all that stuff, and you know, but I know that he's done an awful lot, you know, even since that New Orleans game down in the playoffs. He's done this continually now, and so I think that breeds a lot of confidence in him. You know, in some of the 2-minute drill. We talked about going some 2-minute during the game today too. You know, we went on the ball a couple times, but we didn't really go 2-minute. But he's been really successful at it. Thank you.